Yeah, so I want to kind of pivot. You said a couple of words that the audience may not be familiar with, and I'm still sort of understanding this, but you talked about like, I think everybody sort of gets the idea of like 3D printing organs. But you said xenotransplantation. Can you, and then you mentioned pig. And every time I hear that, there's always like a weird reaction in my body, like, wait, pig. And I kind of understand that, but could you explain in just as basic terms and lay terms as possible, what is xenotransplantation? Where do the pigs come in, and what purpose do they serve? And how does that lead to 3D printing, or is that something totally separate?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I'm not the expert on organ manufacturing. I
Which is
focus
why I want to ask you,
really on
because
the
you'll probably explain
yeah,
it in a way that I can
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Basically, xenotransplantation refers to explanting an organ from one species and transplanting into another species. So that's animal to human.
Hmm.
So to that extent, we have a team in Virginia that is working on the modification of the pig genome
Hmm.
to make it closer, if you will, to what the human recipient needs
Hmm.
ultimately, whether that's a kidney, a heart, or so on, so and so forth. So we have that team in Virginia that is developing the science of that xenotransplantation process from the pig farm
Hmm.
all the way to the actual transplant center.
I have a
Um,
question. Sorry to interrupt, but why a pig? Does a pig just happen to have organs the most similar to a human?
yeah, the pig genome is close enough to
Okay.
human. Yeah, so it's one of the options that basically results in less rejection rates.
Hmm.
So by modifying a number of genes of that specific animal, the company is able to demonstrate that the organ is actually in a much uh, higher state of chances, if you will,
Hmm. Hmm.
to succeed in a human transplant procedure. So we have, by the way, in Christiansburg, Virginia, the world's first what we call a designated pathogen-free facility,
Hmm.
where the pigs or the piglets are hosted for, I believe it's a couple of months. They are put on a very special diet. They are breathing very clean air,
Hmm.
clean water, pathogen-free environment before the explant procedure.
Hmm.
So this is a facility that is currently sitting in Christiansburg, Virginia. It's a good example of the company commitment to further the science of xenotransplantation.
Hmm.
And that's even not related to 3D bioprinted organs, right?